commentator because that sounds like a smart thing to do. Okay. Minimize everything. Welcome everyone to Water Taste versus Radiance, I think. Yeah, sure. This is one of it.
Hello.
Those are the rules that Misky just typed. I can't be bothered to read them because I'm an irresponsible commentator. And plus, Misky is supposed to be leading the call, so who cares?
Yeah, so we're looking at an official match here between RR and Water Taste, with rules being mandatory match rules, no ninja holding, limits of 3 heavies and soldiers, 2 medics, 1 archer, elf, assassin, pyro, and mage, as well as a limit of 0 necros. So necro is disabled for the match. Just waiting on confirmation from both teams that they are ready, and then we'll be starting.
Good stuff. Okay, now let's see if my FPX work. My FPS works. Because it really does. Let's be real here. Only 2 more months.
So we'll be starting here in 20 seconds. The first map is Pagodas, which I believe is the RR pick. This map is very offensive biased. Hard to play defense on it. Soldiers will basically overrun the map. But there's a limit of 3 soldiers, but being an 8v8, I don't really see that coming into effect too much. Each team's probably going to run 1 on defense, 2 on offense here, which is exactly what we're going to see actually from red side, I believe.
Right, Water Taste is running a 1 heavy, 1 soldier, and 1 medic offense.
And they have 1 heavy, 1 medic, 1 pyro, and a ninja defense.
Yep, so looking at our side, they have a pyro, an assassin, a roaming soldier, and a ninja on defense. I'm sure there's 1 more that I'm missing somewhere. But yeah, their offense is going to be PoTG as medic as usual, as well as Elmo as soldier, who has just stolen. He is out going top, trying to the medic, but the medic's taking a lot of damage here. Drops down to the medic.
And that was
He's not able to get it yet. She might not want to go down there with the heavy. Might want to wait for the medic to come back up, which is exactly what she does. Gets healed there, but no restart still, and that's the headshot coming through, and that's going to be recovery.
I guess they're archers DTJ.
Yeah, PoTG could have done a little bit better job hiding there. If she hadn't been seen, they likely would have gotten pretty far with that. But she is seen right before the steal comes through and takes a lot of damage and does end up dying before the restore gets off.
Right, now I've got a soldier and a medic. A soldier coming in for Water Taste with a medic not far behind.
Yep. So it's going to be the steal there. Immediate drop into a recovery from the pyro. Looking at the other side of the map, Water Taste's defense is very standard. They have a pyro and a ninja in the flag room, as well as a soldier outside. They're losing a lot of DPS though, because they are running the medic on defense, which means that RR's offense can take a lot less damage before getting out compared to the other side. That being said, Hamza does get out, immediately gets headshotted though, and this should be a recovery here. Yep. Yeah, so like I said, Water Taste is losing a lot of damage on defense by running that medic.
Right. Yeah, sure. Okay. Potatoes. Right, now I've got Hamza and Elmo waiting for their medic. And Farmer's family.
So I keep thinking this ninja on
I can't stream.
Blue side is
I don't do streams.
A medic due to their skin. So TPing to PoTG here, we see RR's offense crossing mid on their way to blue side. PoTG does miss the jump, takes a little bit of damage, but she will regenerate it. Since she's medic. She's right below blue spawn, so they could potentially see her here and get on her, but doesn't seem like they have. Her soldiers are going now, and she hasn't been spotted yet, so this is a good... Yeah, this is a really good coordination here. She's actually going to be able to get this heal on Elmo likely here. Gets the heal there, and I believe Elmo got the restore. Let's check. Yeah, Elmo was restored,
Well,
and that's going to be a headshot again into the drop. This Archer's doing a ton of work. That was just
Oh my
inside
God,
headshot range, too.
derpy. That's derpy archering.
Yeah, and this spot here is extremely hard to counter because if they kill her...
What happened to the call?
Yeah, so they need to... What they need to do is they need to have a ninja on that Archer when the steal comes through. They can't go before or after, because... Like, it's not going to do much. She's sitting at spawn. She can just... Yeah, the Archer's sitting right outside of spawn, so if they kill her, it's not going to do anything. They need to just distract her, like, get on her, not kill her. Killing her is, like, worse than... Honestly, having someone up there just punching her is probably the best thing to do, to be completely honest. Because if you kill her, it just gives her full stake back, and she can just walk out. So Elma is going to steal again here. Archer in the same spot. Got to watch for headshot here. Has not come through yet, but she is in headshot range still. Just gets just inside headshot range there and is not able to die from that arrow. Which means that she will actually be fairly far out here. Yeah, and this is the furthest we've seen anyone get so far on this map. Arrows coming through, barely missing. Arguably, one of those probably should have hit, actually. So that's a little bit of a mistake on the Archer's part. But Elmo is very far here. No one on blue will be able to catch up here, it looks like. So unless there's anyone there to steal, this is going to be our first cap of the match.
There's an Ultra shooting at them. And
but I don't think the Archer's going to get it. This should be a capture. Yeah, that's our first cap of the match going over to R. But that means that Waterfish is going to have a lot of people here in red flag room. Heavy will steal almost full health, but die immediately to frenzy damage.
Well, in response to a version and chat thing, Water Taste does have a dedicated Archer main, Lady Rogue bot.
Yeah, that's
Camille, but Camille is not playing in this match.
But it doesn't seem like it's really hindering them that much. I think the biggest problem right now, honestly, is Water Taste's offense. Like, yeah, their defense isn't doing great, but they are able to get these recovers every once in a while. Their offense just isn't creating any opportunities.
Well, to be fair, they are going to get Ends Radiance Reborn, which is one of the best teams in CTF.
Headshotted.
So now I've got Blandino going Archer offense.
So T is saying that they're respawn abusing, however, I'm watching and no one is respawn abused. Yeah, so Water Taste's offense needs to get something going on here. Their defense is honestly holding, I mean, arguably better than expected. The defense itself, like the core defense in the flag room, isn't doing great, to be honest, but the Archers made up for that. The problem with their core defense is that they're really missing that DPS because they're running that medic earlier. They've switched over to a heavy now, but they're still not coordinated. Elmo is able to get out here again, taking a lot more damage than she would have liked to, however. Is running here, no medic yet. Medic was actually behind her. She might have gotten restored. Let me check that. Oh, yeah, okay. She did get restored, so she's full health as soldier with all of her stake. So yeah, there's gonna be a good bit of damage coming through on Elmo with 2 ninjas, but it doesn't matter because they're not hitting the medic. And the medic is just able to heal her all the way up. And this will be another capture here, likely. These soldiers that are fighting have to run into the flag and go for a steal now. It's their only chance. Which is what we're gonna see here. This soldier needs to drop and go for a steal now, but he's too late. That's gonna be a capture. Yeah, that really... Those soldiers on Water Taste offense really messed up. They should have just ran for the steal, and they waited outside. And they just got killed after the capture. They could have stalled it or even possibly gotten a counter cap. Neither of which we see happening, though. Alrighty. So that's a 2-0 for our halfway through pagodas.
Yep.
Blue team can deal with like showing up their defense a bit, but to be honest,
They do need
to
caps.
prevent RR from getting a 3rd cap, blue team's gonna have to steal the flag. Which they do as I say that, but it's immediately recovered again. They need to get coordinated on offense. If they don't cap, RR will just 3-0. If they don't have the flag, RR is going to cap again eventually. Elmo does get a steal while we're talking about that. And she is out. She's far out. No one near her. Gonna get healed there. Just the ninja on her.
The fact that Water Taste needs caps, they should probably do more offense. Because more offense usually equals more caps, just by logic.
Yeah, that being said, their defense is getting crushed though, so putting more on offense isn't exactly the greatest. There's actually an archer, possibly in position to headshot here, just misses the arrow. Might be able to get it here though. And Almost takes a really good route actually, going under there instead of climbing on top. If she climbed on top, she might have gotten headshotted. This will be the 3rd cap here, and that's the map. That's a 3-0 for RR on pagodas.
Amos was carried.
Yeah.
Well, I think, yeah, like Water Taste, like their defense honestly wasn't terrible. They weren't coordinated, but like their offense was a way bigger problem, I'd say. They didn't get out the entire map. 12 minutes of play, and they didn't get out of the flag room once.
Water Taste Ace definitely is better at defense than at offense.
Oh,
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
Now we're talking a map here now, opposites collide, where it's way easier to get out of the flag room, to be honest. All you need to do is have someone steal, run top or run bottom, and then once they die, someone just steals and goes the opposite direction. We're talking about opposites collide original here, so never mind. Better map in my opinion, actually, since the side tunnel doesn't exist. But
and because you get to insta cap on this one. Or
yeah, so we're definitely going to be seeing both teams utilize the 3 heavy limit here. The soldier offense, as terrible as it seems, is actually pretty decent on here because you can go down and... Oh no, the back entrance isn't here on this one. Yeah, it's opposite original. Yeah, so we're going to see both teams probably run like double heavy chemist or double heavy medic, something like that. Yeah, so Blue's team here is running 2 heavies on offense. They're both bottom on the right side. And RR's heavies will be coming the opposite side. Actually, it's just Ham's underground, so I assume the other one's up top. There's a medic coming along, though, and the medic's staggered, which is actually really good, because these heavies will be able to get in, and then the medic will get in without being seen. Heavy's going in now. So yeah, this is really good coordination here from Water Taste.
Soldier's going in.
But the medic is a bit late. Yeah, so almost gonna be able to steal, but just getting a DPS down there. And Pudgy is out and running. She should probably just die or respawn here. No point running, which is exactly what she does. Good job there. Alright.
This is actually a really nice spot for recording. Because I don't move much, so my FPS doesn't kill itself. But I can see a lot of the map.
I'm in like creative poof, so I'm just like running around on the map. Invisible.
As you do.
Alright, so we see a heavy and a medic coming into red flag room here. Medic goes down immediately, which means that the heavy will be very low health coming here. Frenzy's gonna go off. He's somehow still out, but he's out of stake and gets assassinated anyway. So, pretty bad allocation of resources there actually from RR. If there was anyone else coming in, they would have wasted Frenzy and Assassinate essentially on a target with 0 stake. But, all that being said, no one Watercase is in position to steal, so that will not be punished. Only difference will be that for the next rush, the Pyro won't have Frenzy immediately. Assassin will have regenerated Assassinate by then. Alright. So yeah, 3 minutes in, or 2.5 minutes, about, we have seen essentially nothing from either team on offense at this point, which is to be expected on a map like this. Essentially, we're just waiting. Yeah, we're just waiting for one team to get like a clean heavy steal, and then it'll be likely cap. Almost gonna come in as soldier here alone. Her heavy comes in immediately after, but they have both gotten frenzied here and are taking a lot of damage. Pyro gets 2 of them there, and that is their offensive push over. Yeah, even if she had picked up there, which she didn't, she would have walked right back into the frenzy, and both of them died to it either way, so...
Yeah, I was playing the banners.
So Bernino's playing defensive chemist here, which honestly, in my opinion, is stronger than running a second heavy on defense here. Just because you can control these tunnels like so easily with pots. And since Archer isn't too viable on here, that's what he's doing. Lawton's gonna come down and assassinate one player on blue offense. The medic is going to steal. Which now means that the heavy has no healing and is likely going to go down here before he even gets out away from the banner. Coaster Hamza has stolen and seems to be a little bit out, but dies to the Pyro there. So we're going to see both teams reset here, regroup on offense, and go in for some more pushes. There we go.
Yeah. PoTG does provide a minor inconvenience and a waste. DTJ is mainly there for stalling and dealing a bit of damage.
Yeah.
But it's really Sabu that's doing all the damage.
Well, yeah, we see both teams running this Chemist here. Chemist can actually be very good in combo with the Pyro because the slowness and poison pots allow the Pyro to get more hits off on a player that's running away, even if they have fire res, which is good because they can just stack up the damage. So we're going to see a heavy coming in here to red flag room, fighting the Pyro. Medic coming in now has the potential to heal the Frenzy off, but actually gets assassinated right before healing. That could have been big there if he healed the Frenzy off of the heavy there. That heavy likely would have gotten out, but the assassin comes through and kills them both. Stopping their push.
Now they're running forums on heavy offense.
Yep.
They seem to be running for offense.
So PoTG steals as medic,
but
going
down
to die there. Yeah. So you see Water Taste with 2 heavies and a medic bottom, all grouped up here. We could see a big push here from them.
Now it is the obligatory time to compliment Art's amazing bow tie. Okay.
So what's gonna happen here is they're gonna split up and they're gonna take a lot of damage from Ara's offense. Actually, this medic is trying to run away but isn't able to, and Versions is putting a lot of damage onto the medic, knocks her into the lava, and this medic is dead. This medic is not going to be able to get to the flag carrier. So the steal comes through. A very good steal, actually, but the medic is not there because of Versions stopping to kill the medic.
It's probably a good thing that I'm editing in music later because Discord is really silent sometimes.
Alright, so we're gonna see Ara's offense come into blue flagger here. They're running Sam on Chemist, Hamza on Heavy, and PoTG on Medic as usual. Versions is a big friend there, and is actually able to kill 1, kills 2, and PoTG is the only one left. Actually, there's a soldier coming in, which means that Ara had 4 on offense there, which could have been an opportunity for TBF to get very far. They did get a steal, but I didn't see what happened.
Watch taste part, okay. Joylyne fell out of the world. Okay. Informative. Right, now our R's coming in and they get frenzied. And looks like this map is going to be a stalemate.
Yeah, we do have 12 minutes left, and this is opposites. One good steal almost always leads to a cap, because if you get out with full restart here, it's ridiculous.
If you get out with no one on that can kill you behind you, then you'll get a cap. Yeah, really all you need is a really good steal, like the one there.
Yeah, so Water Taste and are both get steals at the same time, actually.
And Elmo's out. A soldier.
They're both out, actually.
Climbing the mountain.
Darius is gonna drop to the assassin there. Yeah, Elmo's out top as soldier. And
Yep.
Water Taste, remember, is not running an archer here,
And
so...
Art's just pretty much miss a pearl.
And
Ninja's gonna
and
die there.
Art's
This is
dead.
a capture.
Yep.
Yeah, that's cap.
Okay, so that's a 1-0 now here.
Yep.
That's what happens. When you get out on this map, it's extremely hard to recover.
What's the last map?
Last
something.
map,
Yeah.
if we go to it, will be...
Blackout?
No, it's not Blackout. Hold up, let me check the thread.
No blackout.
It's, Dragon Valley version 1.
Ooh,
Oh wow.
kinky. And Darius survived the frenzy, and he is out. Darius is out, bottom as heavy.
Nice. And no one can catch up with him.
And Versions is heavy, bottom.
Darius out
Darius
here.
is going to be cut out by the
Gonna die of
offensive
fire damage,
and
actually.
fire.
Where's the flag? Let's see.
Oh, DTJ picked on. He's dead. Okay.
I
Well,
don't
that
know
is
why.
a pretty free steal for Cyprus, who is out as heavy on top. And this time there is no armor or offense to cut him off.
Blackout is trash. Like seriously.
Alright, so...
Oh, but Lawton is
Splash
going in
of
for the
Citrus, he's out.
might go in for the assassinate bots. Lawton.
He is going into his fire here. This will be the
Oh.
counter cap here, unless someone is
Yeah.
in position to steal.
Nope. That's a cap.
So we are 1-1.
Yeah.
Wow.
Damn.
82. Great.
Yeah, any team can cap on the opposites collide or blackout. Except in mine. Or emoji. Actually, probably any team I've ever been on or mode for can probably not cap against any team. I'm just, yeah. Sadness. Anyway, PoTG has stolen
PoTG will
as
still
medic and
here
he's going
medic.
top. And she just webbed pretty much the entire Water Taste defense. And she is out on top.
Yeah, she is
With
gone
a
here.
pyro
This is one of the
and
maps,
a
along with
chemist.
Mentor, that we see in matches, where metacapping is actually viable.
Yeah. Right, she's in a flag room, but she might get cut off by Daddy Cheesy, and she's dead.
And the medics just got gangbanged.
Right, now I've got some quality barking from my dog. Because what's a match where I'm recording without barking?
Naturally.
And I have surprisingly not done any stupid mispronunciations yet. Which is extremely surprising. Because we all know how I am with pronouncing.
Ammo's going in. And she's dead. Come on.
Right, Costa Hamza gets
Hamza
fairly far into the
is-
flag room
Yes,
and steals,
dead.
but gets frenzied. I'm actually really bad at Canadian Fort, I must. Yes.
He's getting
Like,
out.
it's actually
And he's dead.
really.
And he's dead. Actually, we're gonna see the steal here from Avedis, which, if they go the opposite direction, it'll be great, but have him come through and kill him before he gets out of the flag room. Really unlucky there.
Wow, the sorting our.
Come on, I just made the joke.
Toxic Carval. Yes.
Alright. Yeah, honestly, both teams need to...
Get a cab.
Like, yeah, they just need to send in heavies, like they have been doing, but they need to coordinate more. Both medics are dying really early. And they're going in one at a time, so you see Elmo come in, then Hamza comes in alone after. Gets healed by the medic. Frenzy's healed off, actually, which means this is a good opportunity for her to get out. Pyro's gonna be close to another Frenzy here in a second, but she is ahead of... or he, sorry.
Oh, webbed.
That's a really good web, actually, there, yeah. From
And he
Derpy.
goes down. Counting 9 on red.
Okay.
Right, Hamza and Elmo are going in, and Elmo has.
Elmo is
stolen
out, going
and
bottom
is
actually,
Out bottom.
and does not get hit while going down the stairs, which means this will be probably a cap actually.
Ooh.
Yeah, if you can get out the bottom without getting hit, this is huge. DT's gonna go for a poison pod here on her.
No.
Actually, goes for a damage and knocks her forward. That's really bad decision, actually.
Yeah.
Assassin died.
That damage pot might have just
I mean,
stopped
this
the
is
opportunity they
okay.
had for recovery.
That's a cap.
Rip.
Yeah, going for the damage. If she had gotten poisoned, these heavies would have been in before her. And she was definitely in range to get poisoned because the damage pod did hit. That's a really bad call there from the chemist, to be honest.
Yeah. Right, Darius is dead. And Citrus is also dead.
Our just has to defend for 2 minutes. Yeah.
So we're now in a situation where Water Taste has 2.5 minutes to get a capture, or the map's over.
Yep. Right.
Simple
the
mistakes
medic
like this
was dead.
that are the reason R has the lead on this map specifically. Now again, that's something like easy to criticize from our perspective, but like when you're actually playing the game, doing something like that is hard to think about. But definitely could have cost them an opportunity, to be honest. You have 1:56 left for Water Taste to capture. Otherwise,
And-
this match is over.
I doubt they will. Like, there's a chance you can cap in this time, but you can't get across the map twice in this time. And they can't actually water turtle because they need a cap. Yeah, I mean, sometimes the no ninja cap rule really does make an inconvenience for people.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of no ninja caps, to be honest. Like, I mean, I know I ninja cap and stuff, but like, especially on a map like this, it's trivial to defend against. Like, a ninja should never capture on you. Hems is out as medic, actually. With a medic with her. That's,
Capture? No.
there's a steal here. Now, this steal from Splash could actually potentially end up in a capture if he is able to get across the map. But he's still caught up in red flag room, which he probably won't.
Yeah.
All this heavy has to do is just stall. Stall him for another 5 seconds and he can't get across. Yeah. Match is over.
Yeah.
And capture. No? Really?
Avitis with the MLG medic cap, let's go. Oh,
That face.
and that's... Okay. Map's over, rip.
Who's the player of the game? Ammo?
Capped on both maps, got all 3 on map 1, yeah.
Ah. Right then. So that lasted about half an hour. So yeah.
Clogs player of the game.
Yeah. Obviously. But burning you never help. Okay.
Oh.